Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have missed you guys so much. I'm sorry in the delay of videos lately. It's just that I have been in the process of moving to a whole different space, so that had me all over the place, and that's why I was only able to do one Halloween tutorial this year. I know I'm bummed about it, but I promise next year I will have a lot of looks for you guys. Today's video though is going to be a challenge. I haven't done a challenge on this channel in a minute. It's been a minute since I've done a challenge, but today's video I'm going to be doing my entire face besides my eyebrows because I just can't do my eyebrows with this product. I'm gonna be doing my entire face with the JUNO sponge. My entire face. That includes lipstick, eyeshadow, possibly eyeliner. Let me just show you guys a close-up of the sponge. This is a velvet sponge and it feels so soft, guys. It retails for $6, so it's super inexpensive. And honestly, I have been doing my makeup with this for the past, I believe, like 2 to 3 days. When I got it in the mail, I obviously wanted to try it because it's a velvet sponge. And you guys know that I love doing my base and everything like that with sponges. So I was super excited to try this one. It just feels so soft and I love the color. I have been obsessed with this color lately. I actually even bought a wig this color if you guys haven't seen it on my Instagram. But I was so excited to try it because a velvet sponge, I've never heard of that before. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be doing my entire face with it. We're gonna put this to the test, and this is like an extreme test because I'm gonna be doing everything with it. But this intro is getting a little bit too long, so let's just jump right into the video. My face is already primed and moisturized, so we're just gonna be moving on right into foundation. The one I'm gonna be using today is from Too Faced, and it is They're Born This Way foundation, and this one is in the shade Warm Beige. I'm just gonna be applying a little bit to the back of my hand, and then we're gonna apply it with the JUNO sponge. The cool thing about this sponge is that it has a flat side here on the side and also a flat side on the bottom, so you can really get in here and blend. That's why I was like, I know the challenge is gonna be hard in some areas like eyeshadow, but everything else should be pretty easy to blend with this. And we're just gonna blend away, guys. It feels super soft and it really doesn't absorb that much product like the other sponge that I use, but with this one it literally blends it, but it doesn't suck any product. Next, we're gonna be moving on and doing some contouring. I'm gonna be using today, let me see which contour palette I should use. Okay, this is very dirty. Let me clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna be going into AJ Crimson's Artist Kit, and I am obsessed with his contour palettes. These are actually foundations, but I use them to contour. So I'm gonna be using this tip to draw the lines on my face, praying to God that I draw them correctly, please, because this could turn into a mess real quick. I'm gonna be going into this shade right here. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, taking it on the jawline and a little bit on this damn chin of mine. For the nose contour, this is where things are really gonna get tricky for me because I really like my lines to be super thin, so I'm just gonna be pressing, like pinching my sponge as much as possible and just hope for the best. I'm gonna be drawing 2 lines going down and a little swoop at the end of the nose. Okay, we got something going here. Like, it's not terrible. Now I'm just gonna be taking this side and just blending the contour upwards. This to blend is amazing. Like, this is the part where I have no worries about, because to blend, this is genius. Yo, I'm holding my breath doing this. Oh my god, that was not bad. I'm just gonna go back and clean the edge of that sponge off because now it's time to conceal and highlight. What concealer I'm gonna use today? I'm gonna be using Jouer's Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and this is in the shade Honey. So I'm just gonna be taking and placing a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And then we're gonna use the sponge to apply it because we're not cheating. I'm not gonna use the wand as a concealer. we're not cheating today. I already cheated with the eyebrows, but that's okay. I'm gonna be placing a little bit of that underneath that cheek contour. And I'm using the edge again to apply this. Now it's time to snatch these under eyes. I'm also gonna be putting some concealer on the lids just to prep them for eyeshadow, which I'm terrified to do with this, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And I must say, this concealer is popping. For those of you guys who have not tried it, give it a try, because this concealer has coverage for days. 4 days. So now it's time to set this face before it starts to melt away. For powder, I'm gonna be using my favorite one, which is obviously the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder. This sponge sets it so nicely. Like, I swear, you guys have to try this sponge. I have to do my eyeshadow with this sponge. I'm just gonna be going into my Fenty Beauty Galaxy eyeshadow palette. So I'm first gonna be going into this shade right here. Ooh, that actually looks pretty, guys. Like, I'm actually not mad at this. So I'm just tapping that onto the lid. I'm just gonna take it like a stamp and just stamp it right on the outer V and just kind of like just pat and hope for the best, literally. Please blend, please blend. Moving on to the next eye. Now, if these two eyes don't look the same, we got a problem. I'm gonna cry. Like, what is that? I'm gonna be layering a little bit more of that brown on the lid, and I'm gonna try my best not to bring it that high because I effed up when I did that. Pressing that onto that lid, and I'm gonna try to stay within the lid as much as possible. Next, I'm going to be going into a different shade. I'm gonna be taking this gold shimmer shade right here. Oh, that looks pretty, guys. Oh my god, this is actually working. We're gonna attempt to do the inner corner. Now, I really need some prayers. Jesus, please. I'm gonna be going into this shade right here. So I'm literally gonna be pinching this. Press that right in there. Oh my god, guys, that worked. That worked. Thank you. Okay, now the under eyes. I'm gonna be going into this shade right here. We're getting somewhere here. Now, I know this is not the best eye look or whatever, but I am actually surprised that I even came this far with this. So we're gonna be moving right along. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some mascara and some lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. I'm skipping the eyeliner because I just wanna give you guys a pretty look, and I know for a fact I am not talented enough to be able to do eyeliner with a sponge. So I'm skipping that. So this is the finished eye look with some lashes. The lashes did make a huge difference. I mean, it just brought the whole eye look together. So now it's just time to go ahead and finish up the rest of the face using my little friend, of course. And we're going to go in with some bronzer. The one that I'm gonna be using today is from Benefit, and it is their Hula bronzer. I'm just gonna be taking my sponge and what side? I'm gonna be using the flat side and just dipping it in there, and I'm just gonna be applying this exactly where I placed the cream contour, just tapping that on. So now I'm gonna be taking my sponge and we're gonna be baking. So I'm gonna take that flat side again and just dip it into my loose powder, and I'm just gonna be applying that right underneath that contour. And also we're doing this to the sides of our nose. And we're just gonna let that bake for a few minutes and just keep on pushing and keep going to the rest of the face. So next up is, of course, blush. I'm gonna be using today Nomad Around the World Light Infusion palette. And look at these gorgeous shades that are in this palette. I'm just gonna be going into the shade Positano Sunrise. And I'm just dipping the sponge in there. So I'm applying that to the apples of the cheeks. I love this blush because they're so pigmented, but they blend out super easily. And also I'm gonna apply a little bit to the temples just to make our face look a little bit more warm. Next, we're moving on to highlight the face. For highlighter, I'm thinking of using a liquid one. Let me see which one I'm gonna use. Hold up. And these are the Cover FX glitter drops. Oh my god, guys, look at this. Bomb. So now it's time for lipstick. So I am literally just gonna be taking this Sam Marcel luxurious liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Claudine, and I'm just gonna be applying this to the back of my sponge like so, and I'm just gonna stamp it on my lips literally. So that actually worked not so bad. Like, the lines are actually not terrible. Like, I'm not even gonna cheat. I'm not gonna clean it up. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm gonna leave it as it is. But just going to go ahead and wipe off the powder. And we did it! Yes, guys, look at the finished result. I am shook that I was able to pull this off. I can't believe I literally did all of this using this JUNO sponge. But I will say this sponge is bomb for blending your foundation, concealer, even adding powder, bronzer. It literally does not absorb any of your product. Like, other sponges do absorb a lot of product, and that's why you end up using like a lot more than you should. But I'm so happy how this came out. Like, if I was to go out, no one would even know that I used no brushes. Insane. But I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. Don't forget to check out the description box. I'm gonna be listing exactly where you can get your JUNO sponge. Remember, it only retails for $6. It's totally worth it, guys. It's so good. Like, you guys will thank me later for this sponge. This sponge is bomb. I'm also going to be listing all the products that I used in today's video down there, so don't forget to give that a check. Don't forget to check that out. Also, don't forget to comment below and let me know what looks you guys would like to see next from me, and I'll see you guys on my next video.